I'm going to write a blog for my wedding photography website, and I'm going to show you a really good strategy with an easy workflow, all the steps that I take to get myself fully prepared to write a really good piece of content for my website. Now, the key with using ChatGPT, I use it to help me. It's more like an assistant. I don't use it to replace my entire workflow. I use it as an assistant. So I still do a lot of research, and I still try and make sure that the content I'm providing for people that read it is from me, how I would write it. But I've got a few tools that I found that I really want to share with you. So first thing I do when planning a blog is I actually go to Google Ads keyword planner, and I search for obviously wedding related stuff that I can blog about. Useful content, so you want to, informative content, stuff that will help people that are planning a wedding. So, tips on confetti, tips on photography, tips on whatever. And today's blog is going to be about gift ideas for bridesmaids. So that's what I've done. I've typed gift ideas for bridesmaids into the keyword ideas in the keyword planner. Click results. And the first keyword here, bridesmaid gifts. Average monthly searches, 10 to 100K with upwards of 900% change in the last 3 months. That means that this keyword here, bridesmaid gifts, is super, super hot on Google. So that's why you want to use Keyword Planner, because based on what you've given it, which keywords to actually blog for. And you've got loads more options here, but none of them are ranking as highly as bridesmaid gifts. So that's where I take the keyword, go into ChatGPT, and for those of you that don't know what you're looking at here, this is called AIPRM ChatGPT prompts. It's a Google Chrome extension which I've added to my Google Chrome. So this particular one is under SEO, and it's called keyword strategy. So when you see keyword strategy, you're going to click on it, and then down here you're going to type in your keyword, which is bridesmaid gifts. Now I've already done that, and what that does is it generates a table here like the one you're looking at with keyword clusters, keywords, and then you've got your title and meta description. Now for those of you that don't know what a title and meta description is, essentially when you're searching on Google, the stuff that you find that's the title there, and the description is what's underneath it. Okay, so whatever's written there, you will see it there. So for example, you'll see it, wedding gifts, right? That's how it comes up on Google. So much like with a YouTube video, if you have a good catchy title, a bit clickbaity, bit intriguing, it will help people want to click on it and watch it. And the same with the thumbnail. SEO title and meta description are essentially that. For Google, it will entice people to click on the article. So that's why you use tools like this, because it gives you good titles and meta descriptions that ChatGPT knows will give it a good chance of being A, ranked well within Google, and B, give you a good click-through rate. Because millions of impressions are all well and good, but you actually want people to click on this. So this has generated it for me. So I'm going to go through here and just decide which one of these I'm going to use. Here we are, unique bridesmaid gifts that they will actually use, or practical bridesmaid gifts that your girls will thank you for. Let's go for this one. Okay, now one thing I've discovered with with Google, is that Google likes blogs and article posts that are written with numbers in the title. So for example, this practical bridesmaid gifts that your girls will thank you for, I'm going to write top 10 practical bridesmaid gifts that your girls will thank you for. Reason being is because it just ranks better, it does better, and it actually is quite a popular blogging format that tends to get more results. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go into a new chat, and I've got my SEO ChatGPT prompts here. Now, I tend to go for this one here, fully SEO optimized article, including FAQs. There are loads of different ones on there that you can use. Human written, 100% unique SEO optimized article. That's another good one. Let's go for that. And again, all you need to do is paste what you're going to write about. So 10 practical bridesmaid gifts that your girls will thank you for. Now remember, this is using those keywords, bridesmaid gifts. Bridesmaid and gifts will be within the article, and ChatGPT will optimize it so that those keywords are repeated through the article, but it's going to be well written and informative, and that's what's going to help you. Now, while that's writing, I've noticed that even though the prompt itself tells it to use formatting with H1 headings, it's not actually formatted it that way. So I'm going to just stop the prompt and tell it, do not forget to format this article with typical blog formatting, including H1 and H2 titles. Hopefully it will work. It doesn't always. No, it's not going to do it. It's hit and miss. I'm just going to let it run. And I like the style, but what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to get it, once it's finished, I'm going to get it to rewrite it in a more laid back way. So this is where you start personalizing how you write it. You can even paste your website URL and say, can you rewrite this in the same style as I would have written it on here. There's so many different ways of prompting it. I'm not going to get too deep into this, but in a nutshell, the better your prompts, the better the output, right? And remember, even though Google doesn't care whether your content is AI generated, the people that are reading it, they're your target clients. So if you're writing or presenting them with something that's like really formally written, and then the rest of the copy on your website's super humorous and super laid back, it's not going to be cohesive. I hate this, by the way, conclusion. That's just so obviously AI. But anyway, I'm not going to reprompt this right now because I just want to show you the workflow itself. So you can optimize this however you want. You can edit it yourself. You can get it to rewrite it by saying, rewrite this in a less formal tone and insert some humor, for example. Or you can say, expand on each point, or make more FAQs. Anything you want like that, you can fully customize it, and ChatGPT will do that for you. Okay, so it's going to rewrite that with the less formal tone and insert some humor into it. There we are. See? Hey there, bride-to-be. Already a lot less formal. Okay, so then what you do then, once the article is ready, let's pretend that's my finished article. You get this into your blog, paste it, and then obviously you get your title there. And that's it. You will now edit within the back end of your website as you would any other blog. You do your H1 titles, oops, like that, then your H2s like that, you insert images, and so on and so forth, as you normally would. Then on the SEO, you paste the title into the SEO. That's the meta description. I got that all from ChatGPT. You can change it yourself. The key to this is having those keywords in the title and in the description, but write something that will entice people to click on it. Do your socials, do all the back end stuff that you need to do, and then you publish your article. That's the workflow. I hope you found it useful. Comment below if you want to know anything else, or if you want me to go through any other tutorials or go more in depth about this actual process. And other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.